Sarah, how's it feel to finally get out of the house?
Amazing, I finally feel free.
I'm glad you're finally getting some time to yourself, but parenting's just getting started. We've still got a lot ahead of us.
No, I mean physically free. I was carrying this huge belly for so long. Now that I've given birth, I finally feel light again.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard? It's only been 2 weeks.
The doctor said light activity is fine. I've been cooped up for months.
Yeah, that makes sense. You were protecting Emily in there all that time. Thank you so much for working so hard to bring her into the world.
Thanks for supporting me too, Tom. I know I was a pain when I had prenatal depression for a while.
Have you been feeling better lately? The postpartum period can be tough too.
Much better, actually. Getting out helps a lot.
Oh, don't call it being a pain. Pregnancy and childbirth are huge things, and I'm just really grateful to you for doing this for us.
I'm grateful to you too. You're always thinking about Emily and me, and now that I'm recovered from the hospital stay, you're letting me have this time to refresh.
You kept saying you wanted to go to the salon right after having the baby. I had to keep that promise.
Remember how I cried when I couldn't even wash my hair properly in the last month?
You were so uncomfortable trying to do it alone. I felt so helpless, but I'm glad we were able to work out a position for me to wash your hair for you.
Thank you for that. Hey, you still have 2 days of maternity leave left, right?
Yeah, sorry, I could only take 2 weeks off.
How long did your coworkers take when they had babies?
Most took about the same. Some took a month, but it's hard in our department. I'm really sorry.
Don't be. I'm just grateful you took any time off, but you better believe I'm going to have you doing your share of childcare these last 2 days.
Of course, and I'll definitely take care of Emily on weekends. You've worked so hard until now. Take some time for yourself, too.
You mean that? Some of my mom friends say their husbands changed after the baby came.
Changed how?
Like suddenly expecting them to do everything baby-related.
Well, that's not fair to anyone. We're both Emily's parents. You've got to relax when you can.
Yeah, I will. Oh, by the way, my mom said she's bringing dinner over this evening.
Really? That's so helpful. I love your mom's cooking.
Well, I'm not exactly a great cook.
That's not true. I love your cooking too, but I'm thankful for your mom helping us out when we're so busy.
She's been checking on us every day. It's nice.
Yeah, we're lucky to have such supportive parents. Your mom's an angel.
You're just being nice. But speaking of cooking, did you hear about Meg?
Your friend from college?
Yeah, her husband complained about her cooking right after she gave birth. Can you believe it?
Yikes! I hope it was just because he was tired.
I'm so lucky to have such a kind husband like you. My friends have it rough. Their husbands don't help with anything. Some won't even change diapers.
That must be hard on their wives.
Meg's thinking of moving back with her parents. Says she can't handle it alone.
Maybe they need couples counseling?
Right? I feel bad for them. She clearly didn't know how to pick a good man. Though one of them got married because she was knocked up, so I guess that's how it goes. Pretty stupid, really.
Well, maybe their husbands have other good qualities. We shouldn't judge too harshly.
You're always so diplomatic, but you know I'm right.
Everyone has different circumstances, Sarah.
But it's true, though. It's sad they ended up in failed marriages.
If they're happy right now, that's what matters. Oh, looks like Emily's waking up.
Is it feeding time already?
Sounds like it. I just changed her before you got home.
Got it. Please take care of Emily then. I'll be back around 7 p.m.
That's quite a while at the salon.
Oh, I might grab coffee with Katie after. Is that okay?
Of course. Just be careful not to overdo it.
I won't. I'm just getting my hair done and having a quick chat.
Get home safe.
Thanks. Give Emily a kiss for me.
Sarah, you're still not home. Can you let me know when you'll be back? Hey, Sarah, it's almost midnight. Are you okay? Please let me know you're safe.
Sorry, we just got caught up. Having fun! Don't worry.
Have you been drinking?
Sorry, I wasn't planning to, but I accidentally took a sip from my friend's glass. But it's fine, we have formula.
Just a sip?
Okay, maybe a few drinks, but I pumped before going out. It's fine.
I thought you said that you didn't want to rely on formula.
Well, what can I do? I already drank.
This is the third time this week you've been out late.
Sheesh, are you keeping track of what I do now?
That's not what I meant, but look, it's really late. I said you should enjoy your time, but isn't this a bit much? Shouldn't you be home by now?
Emily has you, so it's fine. It's not like you can't take care of her, right? Besides, you were the one who said I should take time for myself.
Emily's okay, but don't you think you've been away from home too much lately? When I said that, I didn't mean go out every night.
But you said you'd watch her on weekends and weekday nights. I'm just taking time off being a mother when you're at home.
Yeah, but...
Are you going back on your word?
Of course I said I'd watch her, but you came home after midnight the other day too. Having fun occasionally is fine, but coming home late or in the morning every time you go out, don't you think that's a bit much?
What? Are you saying mothers aren't allowed to go out?
That's not it. I just think maybe you could wait a bit. Emily's still a newborn. She needs both of us.
She sleeps through most of the day anyway. What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
She was crying earlier and wouldn't settle down no matter what I did. I think she knows more than what you give her credit for.
Look, I had to hold back for 10 months while I was pregnant. I couldn't eat or drink what I wanted, and I couldn't do anything. Now that I've finally given birth and don't have those restrictions anymore, couldn't you be a little more understanding? Besides, you're the one who said I could go out.
I didn't think you'd stay out this late, or this often.
So I finally have the baby and you're still trying to restrict me?
Having a child naturally comes with some restrictions, doesn't it? I'm trying my best to help. When I get home from work, I take care of Emily until bedtime.
Well, that's obvious. I'm taking care of Emily all day long. Do you know how exhausting that is?
I know that, but Sarah, you only gave birth 3 weeks ago. I don't think your body is ready for this much activity. Maybe you should take it easy at home for a while?
The birth was super easy, and I feel perfectly fine. You don't have to lecture me about what I can or can't do.
But the doctor said to rest for at least 6 weeks. I'm just heeding his advice.
That's just a guideline.
I think you're wearing yourself out in ways you can't see. Please don't push yourself.
I stayed quiet for 2 weeks, didn't I? I'm fine now.
Is that how it works?
Of course, some people can't move much even after a month, but I'm fine. What, are you just angry that I, a mother, am having fun? Are you saying mothers should be stuck at home with their kids 24/7?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just wondering if you could tell your mom about drinking and going out. She probably doesn't know you're staying out late, right?
Are you threatening to tell on me? I'm not a child.
That's not what I mean, but you don't want her to know, right?
Stop it. Don't try to threaten me.
It's not like that. I just don't want you doing things you can't tell her about. You can go drinking and stay out late when Emily's a bit older.
Mom doesn't know because she's old-fashioned. None of my friends think it's wrong. Besides, Tom, you're going on a business trip tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but...
I'm the one who has to take care of Emily 24/7 during that time. Don't criticize me when you're going to be gone for days yourself.
That's work. It can't be helped.
Really? Your manager knows that we have a newborn baby, doesn't she?
I tried to postpone it. You know I did.
well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm telling you, I'll take proper care of her while you're gone. Stop nagging me just because I'm coming home a little late. You're ruining my good mood. I was having fun with my friends, and now it's all gone down the drain because of you.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were more open-minded than this. Turns out you're just like every other guy. Every other guy that wants to force their wife to deal with all of the child raising and housework on their own. You're no different to them.
Don't say that. I'm worried about your physical and mental health, and about Emily too. I want to help out as much as possible, but we're not exactly in this together if you're always going out to have drinks with your friends.
I told you I'm fine, didn't I? Stop trying to force your ideals on me. I'm being a good mother in my own way.
We should talk more when I get back.
Whatever. I'm going to bed when I get back home. Tom, can you explain what's going on?
Hi, Linda. Is something wrong?
Is something wrong? How could you leave a newborn alone in the house? I just came by and found Emily crying her eyes out. What were you thinking?
What? But Sarah should be there. I'm away on business.
What? That's impossible. Sarah told me she was going to look at christening gowns today. She said that she would be taking care of her today.
When did she tell you that?
Last week, she said you both decided that it would be best for her to go alone while you watched Emily.
But that was supposed to be after I got back from my trip. Wait, so you mean Sarah wasn't watching Emily? Is Emily okay?
Emily's fine now. She calmed down after I changed her diaper and gave her a bottle.
I see.
What do you mean, I see? I don't see any good reason for leaving a newborn baby alone. What's going on here? Please explain.
Linda, I've been on a business trip since yesterday. Sarah knew this and she never mentioned going anywhere. She promised she'd take care of Emily while I'm away. She should be there. I don't know why she isn't, but she should have been the one watching Emily.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
No, anyone would be angry finding a child left alone.
So this was definitely a day Sarah needed to be home.
Yes, exactly.
Like I told you, I thought you were watching Emily, so I came by to drop off lunch. When no one answered the doorbell, but I could hear Emily crying, I used my spare key to get in.
Oh, thank God you came by.
Yes, it was a good thing you gave me a spare key, too. How long have you been gone?
Since yesterday morning.
I see, and there was no one home, so Sarah's been out for a while, too.
I can't believe this.
I've taken care of Emily. I just called you because I thought there might be some explanation as to why you weren't home. I wanted to check with you before talking to Sarah.
I'm so sorry, Linda.
Don't be. Even I can see that Sarah's the problem here. Where has she gone? It's been about 40 minutes since I arrived. I just can't believe it. Does she have any sense of being a mother at all?
She might be out with friends. She's been going out a lot lately.
What? Leaving Emily alone?
Since giving birth, she's really been enjoying going out. Of course, until now, it was only when I was watching Emily.
But she gave birth less than a month ago, and a mother leaving her child alone to go out and have fun, that's unthinkable.
I wish I could say that wasn't the case, but considering recent events, I can't rule out that possibility.
Has this happened before?
Not leaving Emily alone, but...
I'm sorry. Maybe I don't want to believe it because she's my daughter. To be honest, I've thought she's been taking advantage of your kindness too much.
I'm the one who gave her permission to go out. I just called Sarah, but she's not answering. I'll talk to my boss and cut my business trip short.
Will that be okay with work? Can you really cut it short?
I'll figure something out with work. Right now, my daughter comes first. I know you're watching Emily now, Linda, but the fact is Sarah left her alone. Honestly, there's no excuse that could make this okay.
Should we call the police?
Let's wait until I get back. Maybe there's an explanation.
You're right. Okay, I'll take care of Emily. How long until you can get back?
About 3 hours, I think.
I'll call you right away if Sarah comes back. Tom, I'm so sorry about all this.
This isn't your fault, Linda. Please take care of Emily for now.
Of course. Drive safely. Tom, please answer me. I know you're reading these. Tom, please. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize about Emily all you want. Just please don't divorce me. We can try again.
It's impossible. I just can't trust you anymore.
You haven't even heard my side properly.
I've heard enough.
I've explained so many times that day was just a one-time thing. I thought going out for lunch would be fine. It really was just a few hours.
Just a few hours isn't okay when you're leaving a newborn alone. Besides, you didn't come back until evening. You got home even later than I did from my business trip.
I lost track of time.
That's what I can't believe. Did you really think Emily would be okay during that time?
But Emily sometimes sleeps for 4 hours straight, so I thought I'd make it back before she woke up.
You were gone for over 5 hours, but that's not even the point. This isn't about how many hours. What if something had happened? What were you going to do if she was hurt?
Emily was sleeping when I left.
Well, she wasn't when your mom found her. She was crying, waiting for you.
That's why I'm apologizing. Are you really going to end our marriage over one mistake?
One mistake that could have ended tragically.
I know I messed up.
Yeah, big time. I think I'm completely justified in wanting a divorce.
It was parenting stress. I must have been losing my mind. I didn't think. You don't understand how hard it's been.
Linda's been coming by during the day. If you wanted to go to lunch, why didn't you ask her like usual?
Because you were always complaining about me going out, and my mom was saying I was depending on you too much. I couldn't ask her to take care of Emily in that situation. I felt trapped.
Even so, Emily should have been your first priority. If we were making you feel cornered, that's our fault, but you should have talked to us about it first. Why did you just leave her alone like that?
I'm sorry. From now on, I'll tell you everything. Please, I've learned my lesson, and I want to keep living with you and Emily. Please, reconsider the divorce. I don't want to lose you both.
I can't.
Why? Emily needs her mother. My own mom told me not to come home. If we divorce, I have nowhere to go. There's no way Emily and I could survive alone. Please, Tom, just forgive me this once. I'll go to counseling. I'll do whatever you want. Why do you think you'd get custody of Emily? Of course Tom would get custody. What? Who is this? This is your mother speaking. Mom? Why? Isn't this Tom's messaging account? I'm at Tom's parents' house right now. His mother has a part-time job too, so she can't help him with Emily. More importantly, Sarah, you're not fit to take care of a child. Stop hurting Tom and Emily any more than you already have. You don't get to decide that. I said I won't hurt them anymore. Stop butting in. You're just making everything worse by interfering. I'm not your daughter anymore, right? So stay out of it. I'm directly involved with this situation. Emily could have been in danger. I think I have every right to speak up. Everything gets more complicated when you get involved, Mom. You're the one making things complicated. Tom wants a divorce. You left a newborn alone for over 5 hours. Do you even understand how terrible that is? I understand. That's why I'm apologizing. Then tell me what you were doing when you went out. I was just hanging out with friends, that's all. Is hanging out with men just hanging out to you? What are you talking about? We don't know who it was, but one of your friends sent us photos. You going to host clubs, walking arm in arm with men. Who told you about that? Those were taken out of context. You can't judge by those photographs. That day you left Emily alone, you were meeting that man, weren't you? What were you thinking? We can't trust Emily with someone like you. I wasn't having an affair. The host club was just for drinks, and I just had meals with that guy. Mom, you know that's all it could be. I just had a baby a month ago. I couldn't do anything physical, even if I wanted to. That's beside the point. It seems you were keeping some questionable company, but that's all on you. You could have refused. Why did you leave Emily alone to meet that man? Does Tom know about this too? Yes, I showed him the photos. Why? Why would you do that? Of course I had to show him. He has a right to know what you were doing. This is all your fault, Mom. Why would you do something like this? I'm your daughter. How could you sell me out like that? I did it because you're my daughter. I did this because I love you. You don't love me. If I get divorced, it'll be your fault. Say whatever you want. I would have preferred to protect you if I could, but what you did is unforgivable. You're an adult now, and you need to face the consequences of your actions. To protect my grandchild, I don't want a mother like you anywhere near her. No, please no. I'll really change. Please, help me.
Linda is already helping with Emily.
Tom, I'm so sorry. The photos are just a misunderstanding. I was just set up by the other girls. I swear, it's not true.
Isn't that because you were looking down on them and acting in a way that made them want to set you up? Besides, it's a fact that you went to lunch with that guy.
But nothing happened. I really didn't have any physical relationship with him. I didn't do anything. I promise.
For me, leaving Emily alone was enough to make me not trust you anymore. Of course, finding out the reason was a man was shocking, but that's not the problem here. I just can't deal with someone who can so easily leave their child behind and not even think of the consequences.
I promise it won't happen again. I'm sorry. I just thought since she's so little, a few hours would be fine.
I don't understand how you could think that way. It's exactly because she's so little that she needs adults watching over her.
I took you for granted because you were always so understanding. I'm truly sorry. From now on, I'll absolutely put Emily first.
Thank you for giving birth to Emily. But she doesn't need a mother like you. From now on, I'll raise Emily with help from everyone around us. So go live however you want.
Please don't do this. Tom?
The divorce process was complicated, and since we both claimed custody rights, it went to mediation. The courts tend to favor mothers, and our daughter was still an infant. I was worried about getting custody, but thanks to Linda's testimony about finding Emily alone and the evidence photos of my wife's behavior, I managed to get custody after 6 months. While there wasn't proof of an affair, so I couldn't get compensation, getting custody was enough for me. The divorce really affected my wife. She aged considerably more than just from post-pregnancy. She finally moved out of our house, but I don't know where she went. Apparently, even those so-called friends had abandoned her. Given that they took photos of her with the host club guys and that man, she must have said some pretty awful things to them. Her ending up alone was her own doing. If she has any regret, I hope she lives a life that she wouldn't be ashamed of our daughter finding out about.